Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is my April/May wrap up and my June TBR. So yeah, I thought I would just go over the books I read in April and May first, and then I will get on to what I'm doing for my TBR for the month of June. So the reason my April and May TBR reading wrap up is in one is because I haven't read that much in the last couple of months. So yeah, I thought there was no point in not doing it in just one video. So the first book I read in April was Orion Regret. It was literally like a 37-page novella. Yeah, no, it was literally, I gave it 2 stars because it was fine. It wasn't great, it wasn't amazing. Honestly, I think the Ryan series has run its course now. I think like after the entire series was finished and then the multiple little novellas, it needs to stop now because it's just kind of a repeat of the same things. So yeah, no, it wasn't my favourite book, but it was okay. It was a 37-page novella. Like, it's not going to exactly be groundbreaking. And then next was my favourite book of April, A Cut of Silver Flames by Sarah J Maas. Phenomenal. My favourite book in the series. I feel kind of lost now that I finished this series. I've actually been in kind of a slump since I finished it. I have actually read other books since I finished it though, but I've been in a major slump throughout May, which I'll go into in a minute. But yeah, no, I gave this 5 stars. It's my favourite book in the ACOTAR series. Cassian and Nesta are definitely my favourite characters. And I adored it. I have a video coming up with my full in-depth review of the ACOTAR series, which will be coming up in the next few weeks. But yeah, just incredible. 10 out of 10. I want to reread the entire series again, but I can't because I only just finished it. The next book I read, I'm not going to give my rating for this, because it's in another video that's coming very soon. But the next one was Bride by Ali Hazelwood. Let's just say I was let down, and I am not keeping this book. I am giving it to Remy, because 1, love of my life, I'll give him anything. 2, he wants this book because he hasn't read it and he doesn't own it, so I'm giving it to him when we meet in September. But yeah, no, I just did not enjoy it. It wasn't really my vibe. I literally finished it in like a day, I think. But yeah, no, just wasn't the best. And then that was all I read in April. And then in May, I've only read 2 books, and I finished them both in a day. Well, no, I read 1.5 in a day. These also not for reviews because I'm working on a video that these are in, but we have If Love Had a Price and If We Were Perfect by Anna Huang. These are the last 2 books in the If Love series. Honestly, really good books. I genuinely enjoyed them. They're not like top tier books, that for me this series isn't as good as the Twisted series. I prefer the Twisted series, but that does make sense because this was her debut series, whereas the Twisted series is like her newer one, and then obviously she's got the Kings of Sin series. But yeah, no, I read both of these. I read the last half of this and then all of this in a day, and I have not read anything since. So you know, it's yeah, great. So yeah, I've been in a slump since I finished these 2 books, which is not good, but you know, we move. So I've decided for the month of June I'm going to let a random number generator pick from my TBR, but I'm doing it a little differently because none of my books are like organised into what I have and what I haven't read, and I can't bother doing that because I've got a lot that I haven't read. So I'm going to do a random number generator for my shelf, and then on that shelf I'm going to count how many books I haven't read on it. And then I'm doing a random number generator for that. But obviously if it's part of a series, I'm just going to count the one that I haven't read, because I'm not going to obviously count book, like say like I've only read book 1, and then I'm not gonna count books 3 and 4 if I haven't read book 2 yet. So yeah, let's get started. So I've got it 1 to 10 there because I've got 10 shelves of books. Oh my god, let me turn down the brightness. I'm using my mum's phone to do this because she's very generously lent it me. So if I just click generate, shelf number 7. So I'm going from this side and then going across. So 7, that's this shelf. I think there's literally only 2 books on here. Not a great start. So I just need to change the generator to say between 1 and 2, and then generate 1, which is Crave by Tracy Wolff. Trust my luck to get the most thickest book ever. It's fine. Let's just move on to the next book. I think I'm probably gonna do around about 5 books just because obviously with me being in a slump I don't want to do too many. So let's generate again, see what shelf number I get. Shelf number 10, so that's my bottom one down there. So how many do I have that? I read 1, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I have 11 on that shelf that I haven't read. So let's do the generator. Number 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover. My friends are going to be very happy I read this because I know a lot of them do really like this book. Okay, let's carry on. So back to the shelf generation. Number 10 again. Okay, well I'll have to click generate again because I've only got 10 shelves on there now. 10 books on there now. Number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. That is Glitterland by Alexis Hall. I'm a bit skeptical about this because I tried reading boyfriend material by her and it really annoyed me and I only got through 1 chapter. So, you know, wish me luck. Okay, let's go again. Oh my god. Shelf number 5, so that's that one down at the bottom over there. How many have I read? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so there's 20 on that shelf that I haven't yet to read. So let's pop that in. And generate. Number 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And that is To Love Jason Thorne by Ella Mays. I'm really excited to start this because I've heard it's pretty good. I think I'm just going to do 1 more for the month. Okay, so for 1 to 10 again. Generate shelf number 3, which is my sports romance shelf. Okay, I'm excited about this one. So, well, it's sport romance plus a couple of hardbacks I haven't read yet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8 on this one that I can choose from. So yeah, there is 8 books on that shelf I haven't read, so let's generate. Number 2. Now this is definitely one I'm excited to read. Night Moon by Alex Astor. I've read Lightlark at the start of this year and I'm really looking forward to reading this book. So that is definitely a good thing. I think I'm gonna do another one because I don't like odd numbers, so let's just go with 1 more book, so the 6th of the month, because I've got 1, 2, there are 5 there so far. So let's do generate 1 last time. Shelf number 5 is that bottom one again. And I think I had 20, so I've took one off, so 19 now. So let's quickly generate number 11. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 11. And the one I got is Legend Born by Tracy Dion. It's been on my TBR before and I'm a little scared to read it. But I'm gonna give it a try. It's just my only issue is the writing is so freaking tiny. Like, that is a crime how tiny that writing is. So I'm gonna see if I can find an audiobook version of it, because I don't think I can read that very small writing. Okay, so I think I got a pretty decent selection of books. So I'll just go over them again, the ones I got. So first book we got was Crush by Tracy Wolff. This is the second book in the Crave series. I read Crave, I think, like 2 years ago now, and I luckily remember it, because, well, it was very just like, it was very easy read, and it's very easy to digest it. So I've got this one. This one is massive though. How many pages is this book? This is 684. Okay, that's not too bad. I've actually read longer books. Silver Flame staring at me right now. So yeah, this one isn't too bad, I don't think. Actually, no, I've read a longer book than that. I read The Order of the Phoenix, and that's 800 pages. But yeah, no, this is the first book that I got, and I'm nervous, but I think it should be very easy to read because the chapters are very, very short, and I just think it'll be very simple. Up next is Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover. This one I've had on my shelf for a while, haven't even considered picking it up, which is bad of me, but my friends really seem to love it, so I'm definitely going to read this month, I think, because I am kind of looking forward to it, because I do really enjoy Colleen Hoover's books. I think everyone I've read of them I've given 5 stars, and my friends' recommendations are normally right, because I don't normally really enjoy them. So yeah, that is book number 2 on this list, and I think my friends will be excited when they see this. Who knows? I don't know. Up next is one I am skeptical about, and that is Glitterland by Alexis Hall. As I said, I tried to read boyfriend material recently, and I only got through 1.5 chapters before I had to DNF because it annoyed me to no end. So obviously, as you can tell, I'm British, and I don't mind reading books set in Britain, but when authors make their characters so stereotypically British, it really annoys me, because that is not how we talk all the time. I think in the first chapter she used the words dick and prick and smug, like twat, like 6 times, and the first chapter was only like 5-6 pages. So let's see if Glitterland's any better. I don't know. Wish me luck. Honestly, I will do the same with the last one as I did with the last one. I'll give it a chapter, and if I don't enjoy it and it's really annoying me, I'm just going to DNF. Up next we have To Love Jason Thorne by Ella Mays. Now I think this is on Audible, so I'll probably be reading it on there, just so I can get through a lot of this TBR quicker. Because I do have a couple of other books I want to try and fit in this month that have vlogs. So, but yeah, now I have this. I'm both excited and nervous because I think this is YA, and I've said many times I'm not a big fan of YA books. But I'm gonna give it a try because these seem to be pretty popular, and I've seen a lot of people online give them good reviews. So I will give it a go, and hopefully by the end of the month I'll be able to give you a review of it, because if not, I might have to sell my Ella Mays books. The next one is my one that I am most excited for, and it may be my first read of the month. Nightbane by Alex Astor. When I tell you I'm so excited for this damn book, I'm so excited. I loved Lightlark. The next book, has just been announced in the series, and I've already pre-ordered it because of course I have, so I have to read this soon before the next book comes out. I don't, because the next book doesn't come out to the end of the year, but it's fine, whatever, I don't care. I'm excited to read this, and the audiobook is on Spotify, so I will be listening to that because I listened to the audiobook of the first book and I highlighted it a little bit, and I'm really excited. And my friend Lex recommended me this series because she recommended me Lightlark as part of my 12 books from 12 friends, and it was one of my favourite books that I've read so far this year. And then this one, I just can't wait. I can't wait. So yeah, I'm really excited for this. And then the final one is one that I am nervous for, and that is Legendborn by Tracy Dion. Mainly because the writing in this is so freaking tiny, it terrifies me. But I'm gonna have a look on Spotify and see if any of these are on there so I can listen to the audiobook. And obviously I've got my Audible subscription, and then I think I also have one called BookBeat as well that I got, because there's a few books on there that I could listen to, so yeah. But yeah, no, those are all the books that I got picked from doing this TBR. I actually kind of enjoyed doing this with the random number generator, but I need to get a camera, because having to ask my mum if I can borrow her phone isn't the best course of action, because obviously she was using it when I went in to ask for it. But luckily my mother is lovely and kind enough and let me borrow it for a few minutes so I could film this video. But yeah, no, that is it. And that is my TBR for the month of June. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and just basically interact with the video, because it gets my videos out there and more people can see them. But that is it. I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you next time.